An amazing thrift day here in Cwmbran.
Welcome to Wales. It's only August.
It's full. So we've got some really cool pieces, some things with quite good value to them as well. Very easy. Pull your sewing machine out like that. I mean, that's just genius.
I think he's quite cool. He's like a cross between a clown and Wurzel Gummidge.
Yeah. So morning everyone, we are back on the road in Willey. We've just left the campsite and we're off to a place called Cwmbran, which is a little further into Wales, and we've got a tip that there's a fantastic vegan restaurant there, a vegan steakhouse.
The Queen Inn, so we're so excited. I've followed them online for a long time now, so I can't wait to actually experience it for myself.
Be interesting to see what a vegan steakhouse is like and what they have on the menu. And we thought while we're there, it would be rude not to thrift. So come along and we'll thrift and we'll eat in Wales.
How fantastic is this? What a scene.
Incredible landscape. So we're on the kind of English-Welsh borders around here. So epic landscapes. The clouds in the sky, as you can see, so incredibly beautiful. We just hope the road doesn't get too narrow.
I think it's already too narrow.
So we have now met a bin lorry on this incredibly narrow road. He's going to reverse and let us pass, I think. What's the chances?
Welcome to Wales. It's only August.
Help! What's going on? The rain. The fines bag is coming in handy. The fines bag has come to Wales, but it's wet. So let's get in the charity shops. So here we are in a shopping complex, bus station / everything here. There's food outlets, shops, but look what we have spotted. That's St David's Hospice. So let's take the bag in, see if we can fill it. Now, interestingly, the first thing I spot is a Sherrich Marsh from West Germany, now £5. So this is exactly the same
inside
as one I saw recently, which someone had painted black and put silver lines around. So it's an unusual one in this kind of simple colour. Do we like that one for £5?
I mean, it's not anything really special, but £5. It's a lovely shape and size. I think this is what. If it didn't have the green in it, I think I'd think no. But
it kind of elevates it a bit, doesn't it? So.
Yeah, for £5, that's great.
Can you believe it? West German pottery within the first 1 minute. Got some of this. What's this one called? White Fire?
White Friars.
No, it's called White Fire.
Oh.
From Ravenhead, I think. And this is a whole little set, look, of 7 pieces. You got 6 dishes, and then the trifle bowl, lovely with that kind of fiery star in the middle. £5.50. That's quite a good price. It's relatively common, but quite nice. It's a nice little dish here. Look, that's quite unusual.
Quite lovely with a almost like a sun.
Let's lift that one out and have a look, because we're still looking for things for Christmas. Whether actually it's a bit plain when you get it out. Around the edge. I don't know whether that's a stylish thing, you know.
I quite like that. It's more of a modern cut on it.
It caught my eye. Let's give it a bit of a touch up and see if it seems in good condition. For £2.25. It's quite nice. Maybe we'll get that one as well.
Seems good.
Yeah. The bag has got things in. What a great little start to our shopping trip in Cwmbran. And around the corner there should be a cancer research. We didn't know this one was here, so let's go and find it. And here it is, cancer research. Looks nice, so let's go and have a look. So that's nice. What a sunny, summery jug. Looks in perfect condition. Sometimes a transfer goes on these things, but it's lovely. Just a utility, simple piece.
Do you think it's got a bit of age to it?
I think it must have a reasonable bit of age for this kind of logo. Looks a bit mid-century. I think this shape of jug is just like been around forever, hasn't it? So that's £2.50. It'd be great if it had some little glasses, wouldn't it, or something? But So that's a possible. Let's keep looking. Look at this cute little thing. That must be period. With these little feet and then these little bowls inside. What does that say? Something like Pyrex tableware. Well, that's really cute. With a little crown and Pyrex on it. And you've got this kind of... Do they sit in there, do you think? They must be supposed to be in there because they're too close. So you've got this kind of corally pinky colour. And the yellow. It's quite nice. Do we like that, Terry? £4.50.
I do like it, but I'm not sure if it's right for us.
Not sure what to do with it.
No. It's obviously good you can carry out all 4 little desserts in a...
Or whatever you're going to put in it, nibbles or whatever, I suppose.
Yeah, that's true. So we're just doing a little bit of research on the
Terry's
jug.
not sure if this is genuine, vintage as it were. So they're saying this is vintage Arcaroc from France. The sunshine design likely from the 70s. They're saying 70s, 80s, maybe worth £10, £12.
So for £2.50, it's quite a good little buy.
So that's quite good.
Ooh, I've just seen a really great vase up there. Just literally, I just looked up.
Hairline crack.
You're joking, can you see one already?
It says hairline crack on the label.
What a shame.
Yeah, well, talk about hairline. I mean, that's a big crack.
Oh, it's a beautiful... Oh, yeah, and all up here.
I think someone's dropped it from a great height.
Oh, what a shame. Let's have a look at the...
They still want £12.50.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love the design. Turn it so you can see the little bubble flowers.
I'm going right round.
Yeah, you're going right round.
It's
just
cracked.
Back. Nothing to see there.
Nothing to see there.
I just want to see these.
Sometimes the cameraman can be really tricky.
Well, I know what I want to see, and you're knowing what you want to show.
Well, it's rubbish anyway because it's cracked a bit. Anyway, so back to good spot though. Good spot. Yeah. I'm just gonna Google image this as well because Terry's not sure about this. And I
think it is something nice.
Sure, I'm just thinking you're not sure about whether we should buy it. I mean, so we're gonna Google image it and see if it's worth £1,000. Attention, Pyrex milk. Yeah, so it is available on things like eBay. Let's have a look. See if we can find out roughly how much it might be. That's the frustrating thing with eBay. It doesn't go to the product that's advertised on the on the image. Let's see. No longer available. That was $42.99. Vintage Pyrex tableware snack nibble bowl. That had a spare bowl, but
so maybe it's a...
Thinking at Christmas time, would that appeal to people for putting bits and bobs in? Sweeties, quite fun, quite kitsch, quite cool. I'm looking at you, not the camera again. It's because I'm trying to persuade him.
For the camera.
We'll think about it.
So, I'll get it.
Terry's made the decision. Look, he's having it. And we'll think about the little Pyrex dishes in the stand. I might lay in bed at night tonight thinking we should have bought that Pyrex, so we have to think carefully. Look at him. A little Scotty dog. Again, we see lots of these little red... We haven't seen these for a while, but we saw loads of those at one stage. These are cool, aren't they?
I just noticed the swans, yeah. I don't know what era they are.
80s, I wonder. It has got a little stamp, look.
P, is that?
Is it an A or a P or an R? I'm not sure.
Oh, an R. I can see it in the reflection.
It's got kind of a stylised face. Did we sell our big swan? I can't remember.
I can't remember now.
I think we might have sold him.
It's in beautiful condition. How all of those feather tips have stayed on, I don't know.
You've then got a matching one in a slightly different shape. So how much are they? So this one is 3. This one is 3. So I think for 6.
I think they're great buy. They're
very stylish, aren't they? So we'll check them over and see what we think.
What do you think? What should we do with these bowls?
So we're going to have the swans. I'm just going to think about the bowls. I think for £4.50.
Just get them. Just get them. Showing restraint, as usual.
Okay, so I can hardly lift the finds bag now. What a great little haul in there. And we've already spotted more, so it's going to be good, I feel.
From there, I mean, let me just look inside. It's amazing.
It's full. So we've got some really cool pieces, some things with quite good value to them as well. So And our favourite, probably the Swans. Although the West German, I suppose, is a close second. But those Swans, although from the 1930s, just a bit different. And I think they'll sit nicely with our other stuff. So exciting. Let's get to the next one. And here it is.
Straight across the road.
Straight across, 5 paces. So this is RSPCA. So let's take a look. So we've got 2 of these little jugs. So they've got that kind of mid-century glaze around the top. 75 pence down from 150. I wonder if they're Fosters. They've not got a make on them. I don't know whether they're nice or not. As you often say, they probably just dunked it in the glaze at the top. They're perhaps from a pub or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
Quite inexpensive, but maybe nothing particularly special. But this I thought was really striking. Let's move my bag so you can get in and have a proper look. So we've got these lovely little cups that are almost like metal, like a pewter.
I was going to say they're like a pewter colour, aren't they?
The finish on them is colour, and then inside is this kind of greeny colour. So we've got 4, no. So we've got 6 cups, 6 saucers, a jug, sugar bowl, which is lovely. And then at the back, this amazing coffee pot with a teak lid.
Wow.
It's like
it's a really unusual finish.
I think it's like a reactive kind of finish
yeah,
or
looks
something.
Like it.
Any makes on there? No, no makes.
Nothing.
Interesting. So they want £18 for the set. So it's a bit much for us to spend on that, really. And I don't know if it's the most beautiful thing, but it's just kind of unusual with this finish.
Huh?
Look at him. So we had a clown picture we got in Spain, didn't we? Which was probably about this big. This is super sized. What do we think? Creepy or cool?
I think he's quite cool. He's like a cross between a clown and Wurzel Gummidge.
Yeah, he is.
If anyone remembers Wurzel Gummidge, I mean, again, I don't know if that's a sort of worldwide person. I don't think, just the UK. We'll drop a little picture of Wurzel in.
So let's lift this one down. This one is really cool. I love the background in that kind of pinky colour. And this kind of effect here is really cool, isn't it? Whether it's a Welsh scene done by someone called Williams, it could be.
Could be anywhere really, on the coast, Norfolk, Wales. I mean, this colours here, the way they've sort of mixed them is really lovely.
Yeah, I like it. Oranges,
texture for these grasses and dunes. It'd be probably the dune grass and everything. So yeah, that's really pretty.
It's not as appealing when they don't have a frame. So if you pop them out of the frame, you're just left with the board, which doesn't suit everyone. So maybe we'll leave that one.
We found another.
This is the same artist, just slightly different colours. You've got these kind of orangey reds, fiery colours, that kind of really bluey, greeny, turquoisey. They're just so simple. Maybe without the frames they would.
And with 2, I think then that's even more appealing, really.
Yeah, we'll grab them for £5 each. So, we've got the pictures as well. I mean, for £5 each, I've got them stacked facing each other. I mean, great. Sorry, nearly got you. Great imagery.
Yeah, they're really lovely.
So we'll have a fiddle. We maybe paint the frames, maybe leave them as they are, maybe take them out of the frames, we're not sure. But for £5 each, they're really cool, aren't they?
They really are.
So I think we've got one more shop on this little complex, so let's check it out. So here we are, British Heart Foundation, Cwmbran. So, which is Welsh, Wales. So let's have a look in here. Have a look at this. Terry spotted this one. It's actually from the 80s, 1986, I think, or 85. It's obviously an original with these lovely butterflies and this kind of yellow.
I think now you've got it down, it's even nicer than it looked up.
We love the frame, and the mount is lovely.
What's lovely is you can see the watercolour on the stem of the flowers, and the detail on the butterflies is beautiful actually. And this colour of the mount is really great.
And it's double mounted, and the frame is quite nice, simple. Let's see if there's anything on the back. No. So for £10, reduced from 20.
Yeah.
Just needs a little touch there of gold.
We've got some little gold rub.
Can we get that one? It's a day of artwork again. British Heart.
So what we're doing is we're just looking online to see if there's any more in this area, because there's streets going off in all directions.
There's one more, I think.
But we are so fully laden. I've got the bag. Tom's got the
I think
paintings.
there's one more, so I'm just going to put it in the Google, and it's called the Torfaen shop.
We've only been here about an hour.
It's incredible. We've got so much stuff. We want to get it back to the van so we don't damage it, but we've got one more stop and we don't really want to have to go over the road and back again. So this one is 2 minutes around the corner. So let's go. And we've now got to navigate this little charity shop, but the window is full of stuff, so it looks good. So we'll make it work somehow. And I'll say, let's go on in, but it might take me a minute to get my stuff together.
I'll help.
If these pictures weren't so valuable, I'd prop them up outside and pick them up in a minute. But
Oh, it's got a fully stocked window for a start.
they've got loads of accessories. Let's have a little look in.
A little window shop.
We've got some lovely glass and collectibles. 1980s kind of plant pot at the bottom there in the pink is quite cool. Oh, let's get in and have a look.
See what we can find.
How exciting. So let's just get this out. With the, I suppose that is a daffodil, or is it a lily?
I think it's probably a daffodil.
So that's quite fitting if we're in Wales. Let's have a look. Made in Portugal, I think that says.
Ah.
So it's a little nibbled.
Chips.
Bit chipped, and it's got a tiny chip around the top. But the colour
nice
is so
piece, yeah.
1980s, isn't it? And we've bought a few bits in this kind of colour recently. So I thought, well, that might sit nicely with it, but maybe not. We'll pop that back. Interesting. These are quite interesting. These little trinket dishes. I'm not sure. They're not ashtrays, I don't think. But look at the colours. They've had a long life. Probably they're 1930s or 40s as well. And you can see some of the colours come off, but it's not too bad. They're the
Not
little
much.
feet.
I think it's
They're
the
little
feet, actually. Yeah, I think they're the feet.
So I was looking and thinking, oh, the colour's gone on those, but it's actually where the feet are. Quite cool. Interesting little texture. Not our period, but quite cool for $1.75 each. So nothing in that one, which is a shame because they had lots of stuff. It's like quantity over quality in that particular one for what we're looking for anyway. But we're really pleased with our haul. So I think we need a little nibble of something just to keep us going.
So we often show you scenic stops when we're in Willie. Well, today we're just in the supermarket car park. Tom's popped to get some bits and pieces, hopefully a packet of biscuits so that we can have it with our cup of tea. That is the one thing, no matter where you are, whether it be a scenic spot or just a supermarket car park, you can have a nice cup of tea, which is just what we need after a great morning's thrift in Cwmbran. So when Tom comes back, we might even do a little haul in the van.
Hello, mate Jack.
Hello. How did you get on?
I haven't got enough hands.
Well, that was good timing. I was just chatting to the camera, then I'm making a cup of tea. So when you come back with the biscuits.
Oh, I didn't get any biscuits.
You are joking.
I forgot.
That was the main thing. It's got lots of other things.
Oh, I'm gasping.
So am I. I've been looking forward to this. A nice cup of Earl Grey.
Window, let a bit of breeze through. Really muggy today. The last few days have been a bit like this. You think, oh, it doesn't look too bad outside. It's cloudy and it's been a bit wet this morning, but it's actually really close.
Very close.
So you do anything and you're like, whoo, in a sweat. Okay, so we're back at the van. We've just had a cup of tea. Nice. So we thought we'd show you the bits we got in that one shopping centre. It's amazing, really. There were about 4 or 5 charity shops. So this one, just a simple piece of glass. We thought that's great for Christmas time. Love the simple design around the edge. Just looks really stylish, we thought. So for $2.25, once it's had a bit of a wash, that'll be perfect for Christmas time. So that was an easy pickup, really. And in that same shop, the first thing we spotted, look, even in Wales, we're finding West German pottery. So this is a Schurich vase with this lovely kind of neutral glaze. And then on the inside, is this lovely green, which is amazing. An interesting choice of colours, really. Underneath, you can probably just about see the numbers. I saw one of these the other day, which someone had painted black, and I know it's the same because it had the green glaze inside. And when I scratched the black paint off, it was this colour. So maybe we should have got that. So this was £10 down to £5. So for that, you can't really argue. And we love a bit of West German. So even when you buy it for fun, for £5, it's great. Now, Terry wasn't overly sure on this cute little thing, This is Pyrex tableware, and if you see underneath, you might be able to pick up the little logo there. It's difficult on the glass sometimes to see. So you've got two of these yellowy bowls, and then you've got two of the orangey bowls. So you'll see the colour from underneath. On this really cute little brassy atomic style stand with the little balls on the end of each section, which is really cute. £4.50. So an online search while we were in the store showed us that probably this is worth 30 or 40. Great again for Christmas time, and really kind of got that kitsch value. So couldn't resist that. And actually in the end, Terry made the decision to buy it because he wasn't sure, but in the end he thought, yeah, let's just do it. Also in the same store, this cool jug, which looked definitely mid-century, and we thought, let's Google image it, and this kind of sunshine design is actually Arca Rock. I don't think it's marked anywhere. Usually they have something stamped in it or written in it, but it's apparently Arca Rock, which is French. We paid $2.50 and resale probably 10 to 12, something like that. So a good little pickup, which great for the summertime as well and for the summer markets. Now, one of the really great buys, we love a Swan planter, as you know, so we have two. So we've got this one, and then we've got the taller one, so like a lovely little pair. So these two beauties are by somebody called Reginald Marlowe. Again, we did some research in the shop because we felt these were older than our usual period of like 60s, 70s. And if I show you underneath this one, you should be able to see a little marking. It's just a little embossed R on the bottom. So we think these are from the 1930s and probably worth about 30 to 40 pounds each, depending. And as a pair, which I think is probably how you'd sell them, isn't it? So as a pair, imagine those just sitting on a cool mantelpiece, a cool table with some little flowers in or something, even just as they are. So as a pair, maybe you'd get even more. So these were £3 each, an absolute steal. So they're my favourite buy of the day, even though we've picked up some West German. And then in the background, you'll have seen all of this lovely artwork. So we found these two large painted boards. This is, what would you say, is it acrylic on board? Beautiful sea scene. Let me move my little German so you can see the images. They're both quite similar in a sense. This one has obviously got purples and creams and oranges. This slightly warmer with that darker orange and that lovely pop of blue and turquoise. So as a pair, aren't they beautiful? We're not sure about the frames. We'll probably leave them in the frame and let someone else decide. So we'll do a bit of research on Williams. We wondered if it is somebody who's Welsh because we are here in Cwmbran and there's probably lots of people called Williams. So for £5 each, I mean, they're just a bargain, aren't they? And really lovely original artwork for £5 each is crazy. So this particular piece, another original piece, we think from the 80s, 86, I think you'll see the signature in a little while. With these lovely orange butterflies, yellow flowers, beautifully framed as well with the double mount and this nice simple gold frame. Looks quite 70s in a sense, but obviously even going forward into the 80s. This was £20 down to 10. So we were really struggling to find great art. And I think lately in Spain, and also as we've started to look in the UK this time, we found some great artwork. So this one has to be worth 20, 25, 30 at least, because it's a beautiful piece. So a great haul so far. We've got one more place to try. So we'll go there now. And if we find anything there, we'll maybe do another mini haul at the end. So here we are at Upcycle Torfaen. We're not sure how that's pronounced in Welsh, but it looks amazing inside. Loads of homewares, clothes, furniture. So let's take a look. It's got a lovely frame anyway. Is that 1987 or 67? 82, I think. So you'll remember Sharon, who we've thrifted with a few times in Ely and at Newark a few times, and she is a fan of weird dolls. I would imagine she probably likes rocking horses too. We've never really asked her about that. But
they're sort of horror films, rocking on their own, aren't they?
Just rocking without anyone on them, little teddy bears. But the colours on this original, I think from 1982, slightly sinister and creepy, but the frame is lovely. So we saw this and thought of you, Sharon.
It's going to be a Swan kind of day.
It's not as nice.
No.
more mass produced, but for £3 it gives you the look, doesn't it? That's the thing. Sometimes if you want to have the look on a budget, you can find stuff like this. Pop a little plant in, it would look great. Yeah, so that's lovely, isn't it? £8,
Wow.
but it's very heavy. With this kind of purple little marking underneath.
Is that like
an L and a G? Probably. Or an L and a C. So I know it's funny when you see things on eBay and things, but that one is exactly the same, very similar, not exactly the same. And that is listed for 40. So for 8, that's probably quite a safe investment.
What was the make again? List guard
glass. We'll have him.
Well, this place goes on and on and on.
There is so much.
We've only had one pickup to take with us so far.
It's a good one though.
It's a good one, and there's lots of stuff still to
Yeah, there's loads of accessories everywhere. Clothes, so much furniture. Okay, so yesterday when we were auditioning for the programme, we were talking about upcycling things and what you can do with old furniture, wood, tables, upholstery. So this is a pair of beautiful Park-and-Knoll armchairs. The arms are beautifully shaped. Obviously need some TLC. £50 a pair, so there's 2 of them. And if you look underneath, you'll see there's no question, inspected by Mr. Somebody in January 1981. So you can date them precisely.
Wow.
So, I mean, just interesting how to shape them, look, to bring the shape. They've been mitered in there. Whether that's been slightly damaged at the same time, that one, I'm not sure. But with a bit of a refinish and a new upholstery on these pads, I think you'd be left with a couple of vintage, well, 45-year-old vintage kind of chairs for, it'd be quite valuable really.
What did I say a little while ago?
So we're not allowed to buy any more coffee tables, but look at the tiles on these. And what would it take you to be persuaded?
Beautiful
good
tiles.
Price, beautiful tiles, nice size, easy to transport.
Well, we just have to take some to one place, some to another.
£10.
Wow. I mean, it needs a bit of work on the wood, but...
Just a little, not much. I think a little bit of your teak oil would sort that out. That's not bad for 10. The tiles are beautiful. I think that's just what does it really. And it's a good size, not massive. So people can fit that. I think that lady from the campsite's in here. We had a lady at the campsite, she had such a bad cough. Yeah, I think that's quite good. Might get that. So how about this? The Singer Manufacturing Company, made in Great Britain. And this would pop down. I don't know how you do it, but this pops down and this pops over and goes flat, so you can use it as another piece of like a storage table kind of thing. It's really cool. Such an old sewing machine. Look at these bits on the back. I don't know what any of this does, but it looks really cool.
Just the design of it in such good condition. It's got a shine on it.
What I'm desperate to find out is how you do it. So the drawer is a fake drawer. How do we collapse that?
Bang, just go straight through. Ah.
So you take your spool off like that.
Isn't that just the cleverest little thing?
And then like that. Really clever.
Wow. I wish I knew what to do with a sewing machine.
You could run up your own curtains then.
It's on my list of things to learn: how to sew, how to make clothes, getting into textiles. I always see really cool vintage fabric and I want it, but I think, well, what am I going to do with more vintage fabric? Oh, that's just the cutest thing, isn't it?
On the treetop. So yeah, how cute is that? Obviously someone's made that and put these little pictures on. You can tell it's just one of those handmade pieces, and I think that's the really lovely thing about years ago, where if you needed a little crib or something, or you needed a table, you just make your own. As a little hobby piece. This might have been for dolls and things, obviously, but it's really, really cute. And £15. Plants and flowers in the home. Place your bets. 1980s. You're thinking late 70s. What's this? Is this the receipt? Propagating African violet. Someone's just slipped that in there as extra information. 1973, reprinted right through to 1983. So
Wow. Must be a good one if they kept going with it.
I think it's,
Look at this level.
sorry, it's hardly ever been used, I would say.
These are so cool, these images.
The little bottle gardens, terrariums.
See, that looks definitely like an 80s type of a setup.
I suppose into the 70s, 70s into the early 80s, you kind of have that crossover period where the style just carries on. So that's quite a sweet little book. We don't always buy the books now because we've got quite a few, but yeah, look at that as a cool image with this molded coffee table. So that's 70s, I think. But again, it shows you in this old house, look, with the cornice, how you can make it look really trendy and cool.
And the lovely shag pile carpet. Standard, I think, in them days.
And then on here, looks to me like a little West German plant pot, maybe. Yeah, cool little book, actually. So there we go. What a great day here in
Cwmbran. Cwmbran.
I just forgot where we were for a moment. What a great day here in Cwmbran. We've got this fabulous coffee table, which is topped off an amazing thrift day here in Cwmbran. So we're going to get it all loaded up and then we're off to the vegan steakhouse. Delicious.
Can't wait.
Delicious.